Hi everybody, it's Teresa again, back with another knitting video. I know there's other people on YouTube that do similar types of videos, so I'm not expecting massive views. Oops, a mark on my screen and whatnot, but I thought I'd just do this for fun. I'm having a cup of tea before I go to work. I work in an Iceland supermarket in the UK, part-time, 16 hours, more if I can get it, but contracted 16. And I've been doing a black cardigan for myself. I haven't done any more since the last video because I had a brainwave. I'm gonna have a go at this cardigan that I got a pattern for, and it is so cute. It's called Peter Pan Marino Baby. I mean, Merino Babies thinks that's the brand of the wool, but I haven't got any merino wool. I'm using Poundland wool at the minute because I think it's nice. I'm doing this one. I'll show you in the blue because it looks a better picture. And basically, I've done the front, which took me about 3 days. And it's got this lovely bobble pattern. And I'd never done this before. And I thought, this is going to be complicated. I'm going to have to sit in silence, do it, ask my friend for help. No, I didn't need help. I did a twisted rib and I did the bobble pattern, and then I've done up to the armholes. And I'm so proud of myself because I never finish anything. I'm just one of these people that starts 25 things and then puts it down and gets bored. But I thought, no, I'm going to determine to do this. And the wool I'm using is this gorgeous Poundland wool I've border dash. Just pulled it out the band. Oh well. It's a variegated, you can't really see because the lights, I've got a window directly opposite. Excuse me. This is a variegated, as you want to call it, which has got lilac, pale green, pale yellow and white in it. Don't know if you can make that out, but you can see more of it when I hold up this, as you can see. Oh, that's up the wrong way. I've got like lilac, pale green, pale yellow, a little bit of white, lilac, pale green, pale yellow, a little bit of white, and so on. I really like it. I think it's quite nice. And at the moment, I am now onto the left front, and I've just started that this morning because I'm going to have to get ready to go to work in a minute. And I'm going to do 2 or 3 more rows, then get ready because I have to catch the bus to work, and it's Sunday service. I'm only working 12 till 4. It's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be working all day. But usually on a Sunday there's enough people so I don't have to work any time. I mean, when I first started back on Sundays, I used to do 10 till 4. And I complained, how come I always have to do 10 till 4 on a Sunday and I'm the only cashier? So they decided to put another person on who was moaning that they didn't have many shifts. So that person does the 10 till 2 and I do the 12 till 4. But when that other person's on holiday, I get their 10 till 2, which I'm like, please take holiday, because that means I get a 10 till 2 on a Sunday. Because who doesn't like finishing at 2 o'clock at work? No brainer. So I've got to do, because I've done the front, sorry, the back, I now know how many of these to do. These twisted rib for the front, which makes it a lot easier because I actually like the twisted rib. It looks really nice, better than a normal rib, but I need to do 12 rows, so I don't have to even measure it, which that's just amazing. I'm telling you now, amazing. I can't tell you how much better that is. I'd rather a pattern said do 50 rows. But then I suppose it depends on your tension. Once you know how many inches you've done for the back, the sides are a no-brainer. Same as the sleeve cuffs, because the sleeve cuffs will be the same amount of rows. So that's another row done. That's in twisted rib. Not that you can tell because I don't know if you can tell that side. Hold on, let me turn the camera around. 1 second, people. Oh, look at my t-shirt. It's a skeleton, like a zombified skeleton type Snow White with an apple. Saw it on, just liked it. Oh, that's my window. Don't want to see that. That's not what we're here for. This is my wool, my knitting, my twisted. Why does it look zoomed in? I don't know. That's my twisted rib. Oh, come on, focus. You can kind of see it, but it looked better when I've done a few more rows. You just flip this camera back round. Excuse my hair. I've got bed hair still. Because I haven't done anything. All I did was I got up, went to the loo, had a pee, and then I went and made a cup of tea. And then I started a bit of knitting. In case a new person's watching this video, that's a tattoo I'm getting with laser removed, and it's going very slowly, the removal, because it was a cover over. Because it was a cover over, it's taking a lot longer to remove. Because my tattoo removal guy, Simon, thinks that the person who did my tattoo cover went deep into the skin. So, should have been done in 8 sessions, but I've had way more than 8, but that's another thing for another day. Yes. So I'm doing this one in between my black one. I'm not sure about the sizing of this black one, because I was watching another lady called Sheila, who got Sheila's knitting tips and other things, and she's doing a 46 one, and hers looked like she got way more stitches on it. But this is an American size 46, so I don't know if it's going to fit or not. If it's not, I can donate it to my friend who works for the Queen Mothers Knitting Guild, and they donate stuff to that charity. So if it's not big enough for me, then I'll donate that and make another one in a bigger size for myself. When I come home tonight, my boyfriend's staying at his friend's house today. And, well, he's there till late today. He's coming over tomorrow. And, oh yeah, I bought a pattern. Sheila's Knitting Tips. She had this pattern and it said 5p on the corner. Well, this doesn't. And I thought, oh, that looks good. And very similar pattern to the one I'm doing in this one. The only difference is, say that one. It's similar to that, just without the bobbles. Looking at the pattern, and it uses a different size needle. 3.75, whereas this one's 3.25. So I'm going to have a go at one of these. I might have a go at the pattern one, because one of these got cabling in it. And I'm determined, because I've had a go at cabling. I don't know if you have them in your countries, wherever you're from, people who are watching. But in our country, we have these magazines that come out. And they're sold in newsagents. And basically, you collect them every week or every fortnight. And usually, you can get 2 or 3 issues, and then the newsagents never seem to stock the rest. So you have to order them. But they're magazines that you order, and each week you get parts to build a model car. There was one that was getting the parts each week to build a model of an R2-D2 out of Star Wars, which was cool, but they work out really expensive once you've got all the bits. And I got one for my mum years ago, and we collected all the Carry On movies because my mum really likes them, and I managed to collect them all. They're about £3 an issue, which because you're getting DVDs with them, it worked out all right. But the one I was doing, it was a knitting one, and each week you got a bit of wool, and at the back of the magazine, it showed you how to knit a different style of square. And a couple of them were different types of cable knitting. And I had a go, and I liked it, but I thought there's no way I could do a cardigan. You've got to really concentrate, be sitting in silence, no television, no distractions. But one of these cardigans, which I think it's the top left, this yellow, little boy in yellow, his one is cardigan with cable border. So what I might do is have a go at that one. But there's also another one called Patterned Cardigan, which is the bottom left, which is that one. So the 2 boy ones are the ones with the patterning in, and the 2 girl ones are the top right and bottom right. As you look at this pattern, that's just a high neck cardigan. The one with the little girl in the white that looks a little cheeky. Actually, do you know who she looks like? Our Prince William's little girl when she was little, Charlotte. Proper cute. What was I going to say? What's the bottom right? That's just a V-neck cardigan. So they're just literally stocking stitch V-neck, stocking stitch round neck with a rib. That's it. Where these are the more complicated too. So I might have a go at those. And I might try them. I mean, I know they show boys, but I'm still sure a girl can wear it because she's wearing a V-neck. And all you're doing with that is putting a pattern in it. Which I've never made a whole cardigan in it. Saying that, years ago, I made a cardigan. And I tried. When I did the sleeve, it was too tight. And I followed the pattern to the T. So I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm older and more, or I think I'm wiser. Excuse me, hiccups. So I'm going to continue this when I come home from work. Get home around about 5. Get changed out into my pyjamas or whatever comfy clothes. And then I'll sit down, put on a YouTube video or television, do some, and then chat to my friend on Facebook Messenger video chat later while also doing knitting. And that's it. I mean, I need to do the gardening. Need to mow the lawn, need to dig up some weeds, but it's too much effort, really, is when I can be knitting. And I've left a long string like Sheila, of Sheila's knitting tips said, so that I can sew it. Because she's given me some great tips. Lovely lady. So that's my little bit for today. My finger, for some reason, it's so itchy. I don't know why. It's like inside my finger feels really itchy. Don't know if that means anything. Look, I've got a Pandora. Do you like it? I wanted a Pandora for years, but I always thought they were too expensive and I'd never get one. And I persevered and I kept giving little hints to my boyfriend. And then one Christmas, he said, what's your wrist size? And I thought, am I getting a Pandora? So I gave him my wrist size in hope. I wasn't pinning my hopes too much. And when it came to Christmas, lo and behold, he'd got me a Pandora. I mean, literally, he's only bought me a Pandora with 2 charms. Well, 3 charms. And I've had the rest for Christmas off my mum and birthdays. But he can buy me more. I'm not adverse. My finger. Wow. Right, I'm going to go now. If you want to see any more of my knitting, just like, thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe if you wish. You don't have to. There are better people on YouTube you could be subscribing to, but I'm just too hard on myself, I think. I don't think I'm ever going to be good enough. So now I've got another YouTube channel under a different email. And all I did was I posted like trips to the zoo, trips to the Sea Life Centre, concert footage. I reviewed a couple of items on there and I've got over 400 viewers, and it's like, how? When my friend Dan, he makes videos about video games and he's got less than me. I suppose it depends on what you're into. I mean, if you're not into that sort of video games thing, then you're not going to watch them, are you? So it's like anything. I'm going to go now because I need to do another couple more rows of this and then get dressed and go to work. So I need to eat before I start my shift. I cannot go to work without having a cup of tea and something to eat before I start. Otherwise I'm hungry in my shift, and that's not a good thing. Because then I'll buy a packet of sweets, put them in my pocket of my jacket, and I'll be munching them during my shift, and that's not healthy because I'll get fat. So I'm going to love you and leave you. See you later.